Sabaton have returned with a brand new single called Crossing the Rubicon. Another hilariously Sabaton subject matter to go for. I love the selection of things they picked to talk about just on this album alone, because this is what, the fifth single from their album Legends that is coming out in like a month as of recording this. 28 days, 6 hours, 40 minutes, and 6, etc. So we had Templars before, which is obviously about knights and stuff, Hordes of the Khan, even though the music video for that one was very much like a kind of night in the museum type situation, which was actually really fun. It was a great video. The Duelist and Lightning at the Gates. It's a fairly eclectic set. We've still got things like I, Emperor, and A Tiger Amongst Dragons to come in Paler. Can't wait for that. Of course, Caesar crossing the Rubicon is a particularly epic moment, and the album artwork is pretty suiting as well, I would say. I've quite enjoyed this set of songs, but I will say that not yet has one of the new releases on Legends kind of grabbed me in the way that some of the all-time great Sabaton stuff. It's like I've enjoyed all of it. Most of it has fallen into my sort of regular rotation. But compared to their heights, I am as yet not convinced. The album The Last Stand is just like particularly excellent, and also the album Great War. Those are my two favourites. So we'll see whether or not, with some more singles, maybe even this one, Crossing the Rubicon, we will have a contender there. But at the moment, yeah, looking for that big single song on here. I've also noticed it's featuring Nothing More. Do I know who Nothing More is? Oh, it's a rock band, okay. A Texan rock band. Have a quick peek into the world of Nothing More. I'm kind of curious to see what the influence is going to be like. Okay, I kind of mess with this. Yeah, it's kind of metally, but it's got a little bit more. I mean, honestly, I can feel a little bit of like Falling in Reverse influence in there. It's kind of got that attitude. His voice is not too dissimilar from that sound as well. But I like Falling in Reverse, so I'm interested to see what this collaboration is like. And whenever things like this happen, I always wonder, when they say it's a collaboration with that band, do they actually mean that the entire band has had a hand in the writing of this, and the guitars being spread across two bands, or does it just mean a cameo from the lead singer? The thing is, often if it's a cameo from the lead singer, they just name the lead singer, right? Maybe someone in the comments knows, so let me know. But anyway, let's jump in and listen to Crossing the Rubicon. Oh yeah, only a lyric video for this one, which is a little bit of a shame, but I imagine their music videos are high budget and time consuming. They're usually pretty epic. Oh, okay. It's just such a pure power metal trope to have that synth line kind of mirroring or echoing or doing the same thing as that sort of main melody. Just having that ding 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 following on is great. I'm going to guess that's the Nothing More singer singing at the beginning as well. Nice riff though. Dramatic zoom. It definitely feels epic, and that is something I seek in my Sabaton music. Is that a guitar line in the background? I really like that. It's like a doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I can't tell if that's synth or guitar, but it's really nice because sort of the drums have now got into half time. It's kind of slowed down a little bit. It's more plodding and marching, which I guess also, it's literally about a march across a river, so that makes sense. But yeah, the way that it's filled in the background with that picking guitar part, I think that's what it was. Really like that. Or maybe it is synth. Yeah, I think it is synth. Maybe it's both. I hate to suggest it, but I wonder whether or not there is some AI involved in this video. Maybe not. But it's nice artwork, to be fair, you gotta give it credit, but the way that the Caesar's mouth is like slightly moving in the background is really unsettling, actually. Okay. Not gonna lie, straight out of the gate, this is possibly my favourite of the new releases. I love how seriously they take it, or at least it's how they feel like they take it. If you don't full commit to something like this, it sounds terrible. But just that line with the Gaul and Italy and so on and so forth was awesome. I really, really like that. And then it's kind of very, very epic. He's crossing the Rubicon. Yeah, oh great. No, the way that this is mixed, I love all of the parts, and it's one of those vocal deliveries from him as well that I really appreciate. And the chorus in the background is a choir. I don't know if I like the change in the voices. Maybe I'm just so conditioned to Sabaton that I'm not used to hearing a different one. And I guess it makes sense. Of course, they're going to like pass it between again. I need to listen to this more actually to make a decision on whether I like that. Ooh. All right, no, he won me back there because that was a very, very nice flip up into the falsetto point there. That was excellent. And also, I feel like now he's being kind of mirrored as well in the background by backing vocals too. It kind of like, it still is epic, but I guess maybe this guy feels more like the kind of bard who's sort of, he's tossing a coin for your witcher, that kind of thing, whilst the singer from Sabaton is more actually Caesar. He's like, he's singing from their perspective in a lot of ways. So yeah, no, okay, fine. I'm back the other way. I'm won over. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that pre-chorus was excellent. The way that built up and the drums got like faster and faster and faster as they kind of like ascended melodically. That was really nice setup for this super epic chorus. It almost makes me wish that the chorus is actually faster to kind of match that energy. And also, the Nothing More guy is doing backing vocals over this chorus as well. Just some like nice vocal ad-libs. They're adding a lot of really nice spice to it. And it's also making the second chorus kind of develop more ideas at present. Now I'm wondering whether it is a choir. Maybe it's just the guy from Nothing More doing a crazy falsetto voice in the background. Yeah, building up that tension again and letting that like really, really crunchy, fun riff really sing out. Use all of those drums. Yeah, see, this is the like explosive, like fast, cathartic bit that this song was needing. It came in the form of a solo instead, but you still got that like proper headbanging moment. Ooh. That's okay, that also somewhat answers the questions because that sounds like dueling guitar solos, which I guess means that the guitarist, at least from Nothing More, is also doing some crazy shit. There's a key change! Yes, there's a key change! Oh, I love the song even more, the way that went up and that oily guitar just letting you sit for just a second, then boom! Goddamn key change. Hell yeah. How do you make a song more epic? You put it up a couple of tones. That's how you make a song more epic, damn it. I guess that's the end. Oh, okay, yeah, that was definitely my favourite of the new songs released. I love that. From start to finish, that was great. Structurally, it was perfect. It wasn't like particularly complicated. It was definitely just verse, chorus, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, I think. Solo, key change, final chorus. But that formula works. It works for a reason. And the way that they were able to build up those layers, have those vocals kind of like seed in and get more crazy over time. You're just letting the guy from Nothing More, kind of get more explosive in the background, get more passionate as the song gets crazier. That was like seamlessly done. I'm now curious exactly how much of the guitar work is done by who, because there was definitely 2 guitars in that solo, and that was really nice as well. It let you have this big, fast payoff, because sometimes, the problem with a song like that could be that the chorus, which is meant to be the like sort of like culmination part of it, is the bit that's in halftime. The drums half out completely, and it becomes more plodding. But it's safe because you've got this crazy guitar solo dueling thing going on, and then this awesome build up to what became the last chorus and the key change. And then again, that key change and the extra layering on the vocals, just hearing all those big choir parts, everyone kind of like going as mad as they possibly can, absolutely means that even though it still stays in the halftime state, it is significantly more epic. It feels like this big punchy payoff. Awesome. Awesome. I wish that one had a music video as well, but you know, I guess that maybe the previous ones has blown all of their budget, which I do understand. It was, you know, it was an entertaining lyric video at least. I found some of the weird slight animations in there a little bit unsettling, but it's a very, very minor gripe. That was great. Can't wait for this album now. I will hope that there are at least another couple on there with the same kind of like just balls out. Like it's camp, but it takes itself so goddamn seriously that it works. They absolutely believe their own shit, I guess is the best way I can think to put that right now. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about the song? What is your favourite of the new releases? Are there some hidden gems? I've got, you know, fairly decent knowledge of old Sabaton at this point, but I'm sure there's gaps that can be filled, so let me know. Thank you very much for watching. Like, share, subscribe, all that crazy stuff, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.